Hey Taurus, welcome to your June general reading. At the ending of this reading, I am going to pull two oracle cards or one oracle card based on someone you're dealing with to get their thoughts, right? And I'm also going to pull an overall advice using music and she oracle. So it's a deck that has a female celebrity in music, goes through their like a snippet of their career, and then gives the application of advice. So I like it. If this reading resonates with you, please like and or subscribe. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The engagement will help my video to circulate, help my channel to grow, so thank you. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out my description box. I now offer Afterpay. That's right. All right, let's see. Ooh, what the hell? All right, let's go on for Taurus Spirit. First card is the strongest. What's going on for Taurus Spirit? Taurus's energies. Temperance. First card. All right, let's see. What's going on for Taurus? We have Death card in reverse. We have Seven of Pentacles. What's going on for Taurus Spirit? We got two major arcana so far. Nine of Swords in reverse. Oh, hold on, Spirit. What's going on for Taurus Spirit? Two of Swords in reverse. Get another card for Taurus Spirit. King of Cups in reverse. All right, Taurus, see what's popping for you here. You got two major arcana cards. So these are like your archetypes. This is a point in time of your life. You're kind of feeling these energies. So with Temperance, you're definitely feeling like things are kind of, you're going with the flow here. I feel like there's an energy of wanting to maintain a sense of balance, wanting to heal, wanting to create naturally. So I do feel like you're understanding that right now you just got to go with the flow, right? You can't force anything. So that's really, really good. All right. With the Death card in reverse, though, that's your challenge. You're having a hard time changing something. You know something needs to change, right? But you're kind of fighting it. You know this because the Two of Swords is in reverse. So if you've been conflicted about something, you've been thinking about something, some sort of decision, I feel like you now know your truth. However, accepting the truth is one thing, and then doing that, or, making those actual changes is another. So I feel like you realize that something here needs to end possibly or change, and you're having a hard time releasing that, okay? We do have Seven of Pentacles with the King of Cups coming out. I do feel like for whatever this is, you've been working towards it, or this could be in career, this could be your health. Seven of Pentacles, you've been doing something for quite some time, and I feel like you're really focused on your career, you're focused on building yourself up here. But I also feel like if this has something to do with a person or a situation, it's hard for you to release it because you've put so much value into it, right? So I feel like you're in this kind of evaluation kind of energy. Now, with the Nine of Swords being in reverse at the bottom of Temperance, I do feel like you're no longer kind of overthinking things. You're no longer feeling like a victim. So you kind of understand that you have more power than you think, right? What will be, will be. You're not going to force anything. We do have the King of Cups in reverse, though, right underneath the Seven of Pentacles. So even though you're doing something, so for example, if you've been at a job for like, I don't know, 7 years, or you've been doing a certain type of job for 7 years, whatever it is, I feel like it doesn't really make you happy, right? King of Cups in reverse. And I feel like you're struggling to kind of figure out, well, what kind of changes do I need to make in order to feel happy? Now, if this is a person, then there's someone here that you've had an emotional tie to somehow, and you're not feeling like you're receiving the sense of happiness that you would have expected. So, Taurus, I do feel like you're understanding that you need to be more patient. You understand that there needs to be a natural creation when it comes to things, that things will happen in divine timing. With the Temperance being here, I do feel like Spirit is trying to help you to heal. However, you're fighting the death, right? So let's see. Can I get another clarifier on what is this Death card in reverse? For some of you, you're dealing with a Scorpio. And for others of you, it's the energy of change, right? It's your emotions. So let's see. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Oh my goodness. How interesting, because now you got Ace of Swords in reverse. So are you lying to yourself, Taurus? Are you lying to yourself? Because this tells me you know the truth, right? But now we're going into an Ace of Swords in reverse. So it's hard for you to let it go. It's the first thing I thought. Are you lying to yourself? Because you know the truth. So why are you not bringing upon this change? Do you not know how to change it? What is causing the Ace of Swords in reverse for Taurus? Sometimes it means you're not living in your truth, right? It's kind of like lying to yourself. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Because what it is that you want is so desirable, okay? You want the King of Pentacles. Whether this be a person, which is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine, whether this is a status in life, right? Money, business, whether it's a business. So you know that something needs to change. So for you, Taurus, for some of you, this could be a business. You've been working this business for 7 or so years, a career, 7 or so years, right? Let's take a career-wise, business-wise. And you know that you want to change something here, but you don't know how to do it. Because in a sense, it's kind of like if this was a career or business, kind of, well, it's okay, it's going. But you do feel like, there's something here that you need to kind of evaluate, right? There's a change within the business dynamic or the career dynamic, but it's pretty good as is in a sense. So it's kind of like, I know I need to make a change, but I don't want to make a wrong decision, right? Now, if this is a person, if you don't want to make the decision based on emotions either, imbalanced emotions. If this is a person, there's a desire for a type of person or a person, and you don't want to release them because of how you view them or the desire. Okay. Yeah, we got justice coming out. Okay, so basically you're trying to weigh out the pros and the cons here. Okay, you want fairness, you want justice, you want truth. Major arcana, so you're understanding that you need to weigh the pros and the cons. How was I wrong? How were they wrong? Or how do I fix this? What was I doing wrong? Right? It's kind of like, well, if I do this, then this happens. So Taurus, I do feel like you're understanding that you want to be fair in this situation. You don't want to just majorly change something without fully getting all the facts. And I feel like right now, Taurus, you're lacking for some reason in yourself. You're lacking truth. However, I feel like you do have the truth. It's almost like you're fighting yourself on this truth. Okay. Yeah, look, Eight of Cups in reverse. And it's because for some of you, it would mean that you'd have to walk away from a person, walk away from a situation, or detach your emotions from how you used to treat something, right? It's kind of like an old way of feeling. It's weird how I'm saying that. It's like you came into something with certain emotions, right? You realize the way that you thought or the way that you behaved, it's like this is not resonating with me anymore. I don't feel emotionally fulfilled, right? So I know I need to detach. I need something new. So I feel like you're fighting yourself on your own sense of truth, Taurus. Because there's a sense of settling or a sense of desire or a sense of position even, right? So it's kind of like, well, look what just came out. Eight of Cups in reverse. It's like you don't want to leave something just to come back to it, right? You don't want to leave or change something just to have to come back. Like you don't want to regret, okay? So it's like you're not quite ready for this transition, but I feel like it has to do with you feel like something can be fixed or balanced out before you completely transform it. Okay, so you're weighing the pros and the cons. All right, cool. Now, let's see. The Death card is in reverse, which means that this is your blockage. So what's interesting is how you understand pros and cons. You do. You understand that you have to be patient, that you cannot force anything. That's beautiful, you know? However, when Death card is in reverse, this is telling me that you know something needs to majorly change, right? And this is where it's like, well, how is it that Taurus knows? Look, creating naturally, pros and cons, wanting justice. But what is it that you're unwilling to change? So there's something here that you're unwilling to accept that needs to kind of shed. For some of you, this is inside of a business. For some of you, this is inside of a marriage. For some of you, this is a connection or maybe a part of yourself. Again, I feel like with the Ace of Swords in reverse, Taurus, is like you're having trouble trusting your own truth. because of the desire, because of how the desire is, because of the value you see in it, right? So for example, I don't want to majorly change my business because I feel like the way that it is now, it's worked, or this could work the way that it is. You know, it almost feels like there's something major that has to transform. If it's a person, Taurus, I don't want to let them go. They're so desirable, you know? I feel like I could invest in this. You know, there's something I could do, you know? The Two of Cups at the bottom of that. For some of you, this is a connection. Or for some of you, you feel so pulled towards it, like aligned towards it. So spirit guides, when it comes to the Death card in reverse, what is it that needs to change? What is it that needs, and this is not going to resonate for all of you Tauruses out there. What is the energy that needs to change? What needs to shed for Taurus, spirit? What needs to change? And this could be, again, you living in your truth. It really is. The Ace of Swords is living in your truth. It is your own personal clarity. It's your own personal truth. It's seeing things in the light. And that's clouded. As a matter of fact, yeah, look, Two of Pentacles in reverse coming out. As a matter of fact, I feel like it has to do with your personal truth. So let's clarify what's blocking the Ace of Swords in reverse for Taurus. What's blocking the Ace of Swords? Darn it. What's blocking the Ace of Swords in reverse for Taurus? What's causing the blockage in this Ace of Swords? The Three of Cups in reverse. Some of you have people around you that do not give you good advice. Some of you may feel like you don't have anyone to turn to for advice, right? So for some of you Tauruses out there, excuse me, I got to put this so many different ways. Sorry. I'm getting gassy. For some of you, what you're failing to see is that if this was a romantic situation, it might be that there's somebody else involved, right? If this is a romantic situation, it might be that you're friend zoned, right? If this is a business situation, you might feel like you have no friends to turn to, or you have friends, but they give you bad advice, or you have jealous friends. There's something about your social setting, okay? The people around you, the emotions around you, that is not very supportive to this situation. So whatever this heart space that you're in, where there's people, you know, this is an energy being shared here, but it's in reverse, is causing your own sense of clouded judgment. Okay. So for some of you, it could be you got to get rid of some of your friends. For some of you, you have to realize this is a third party situation, right? For some of you, you got to realize it's just a friend zone situation. For some of you, you got to realize the person doesn't really support you in your endeavors because it's jealous. You know what I mean? So it has to do with your shared space when it comes to your social setting. That's causing your clouded judgment. Sure, guys, let's get in particular with the Three of Cups in reverse. Let's get deeper into that for Taurus. What's causing this Three of Cups? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, insecurities. Not feeling like you have enough. Not feeling like you're good enough. Not being celebrated in a sense. And this is not you. I feel like this is around you. There's something not of value here. There's something here that doesn't make you feel valuable when it comes to your shared space of your heart, your social settings. So if you have friends around you that are not very supportive or very uplifting, or you tell them an idea or whatever, and they say something and it throws you off, it's like you're not aligning with your friends. You're not aligning with your social circle. Your social circle needs to change. That is your truth, is that where you've been placing your heart space, there's something not supportive to that, and it's clouding your judgment. It's clouding how you view yourself. Nine of Wands in reverse. This is something here not worth battling for, or it's not worth trying to keep continuing to put effort in, because all it is a battle. A wounded warrior. Okay. Interesting how I see that. Actually, I'm getting called to get an oracle Taurus for you here. I got the song No New Friends. Temptations coming right out, Taurus. You have temptation issues as well. Some of you like to party with the Three of Cups coming out. Some of you like to party. They're over partying for some of you, over socializing for some of you. Okay. For some of you, you've put yourself in a situation or situations that you can't uphold because it becomes too hard. For some of you, you fall to your temptations. Okay, your temptations, your desires. All right. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we got shadow. Let me show you the shadow card, Taurus. This is you looking at yourself. Okay. So temptation is what is hindering your judgment, your clear seeing. So for some of you, you got to change your friend groups, leave your friend groups. If you don't have any friends, make some damn friends. There's a need for healthy social relationships. And if you're dealing with a third party situation, you already know the drill with that, Taurus. You may not know that you're in a third party situation. Like you can't let go of a person or whatever, and then you don't realize you're being lied to about something, right? But then again, it feels like you kind of know something, you're just not wanting to believe it or see it. Okay. It's weird how I'm seeing that because like you understand some major aspects, but there's one thing that just won't let up with you, right? You don't want to let it go. For some of you, you want to move, relocate, but you feel like you're stuck. For some of you, you're relocating back to where you used to live. For some of you, you're finding yourself hard to let go of somebody that you've loved. Okay, what time do I have? 17 minutes, holy crap. All right, what's coming towards Taurus? What's coming towards Taurus? Four of Cups in reverse, which is interesting. Is what's coming towards you is Four of Cups in reverse, and I clarified a Three of Cups in reverse, right? And when I read tarot, I normally go down. So Four of Cups in reverse would have gone to the Three of Cups, but even that's reverse. So that means Two of Cups. This is the way that you relate to others. So if you're having trouble relating to others, are you having a hard time relating to yourself, right? Why does it feel hard to truly open up emotionally or become vulnerable? How is it hard to connect to people on a more vulnerable level? Why? Okay, Four of Cups in reverse is like missed opportunities and rejection. For some reason, it could be that someone doesn't think, I'm not interested, whether you to them, them to you. For some of you, it could be job offers, and I'm not interested in that, right? It's like, I'm so discontent. I'm not feeling quite happy, but at the same time, I'm not doing anything about it, right? So it's kind of like, I know I want to feel happy. I just don't know. It's like you're stuck to a certain type of dynamic, right? And I think it has to do with how you're used to viewing something here. So I feel like Taurus, and I'm going to be very honest with you, I feel like you're lying to yourself because you have beautiful energy here. You have a lot of wisdom, it seems, but it's like you just can't let something go, right? And that is kind of like where your lesson is right now. This kind of reminds me of like a lot, and I'm going to relate this to a lot of us. You know how you deal with somebody and you know they're a cheater, right? But it's like, damn, but you still want them. But you can't, you should be letting it go and you still do it because it's part of your shadow. What is it about this situation that keeps drawing you in that you need to highlight, see, and heal? So it's going to be different for all of you. And some of you, it's addictions. Some of you, it's a desire. It's like the temptation is like, I just want to touch it. I just want to touch it. And you're fighting yourself because it's so desirable, whatever that is. It could even be a career. It could be a business, whatever have you, right? All right, so if you're dealing with a person, Taurus, and again, if this is relating with you, please like and or subscribe. I don't know, I got no new friends. No new friends. There's something about friends, Taurus. Your social circle. Okay, you need to reevaluate your social circle. All right, here we go. I want to work on this. Do you? Taurus, somebody here wants to work on a situation here. We have, you deserve something I feel I cannot give you. Now, when someone tells you this, what is the lessons that we've learned in relationships? When someone tells you you deserve better, then believe them, right? We see it all the time on TikTok. When someone tells you you deserve better, we have I love you. Someone has very strong emotions here. And we met at the wrong time, but for a reason. Okay? So, Taurus, you're in a predicament here because take it how it resonates. Here's the point of the energy. You desire something, right? So much so, but yet there's something within that says, I don't know, there's something off. Do you let it go? I'm sorry, my bra. I just realized this is not my nipple. My bra. Oh my god, just realized it. Even though there's emotions and desires, you know that there's something off, right? You deserve something. So what do you do in this kind of situation? Do you hold on waiting? That is up to you. This is your temptation card, Taurus. Okay? Let's get the music and she. Oh, that was a song that I had channeled. Calling Mr. Vain, calling Mr. Wrong. I want what I want and I want it now. I want you because I'm Mr. Vain. Advice for Taurus. That's your channel song, Taurus. I know what I want and I want it now. Okay, Taurus. I want what I want. Billie Holiday, the downbeat. So this goes into the career a little bit, and then it gives you an application, how to use that in your life. So Taurus, please pay attention. Here we go. Grief, sadness, and connection. Grief, sadness, and connection. A deeply talented and perhaps equally troubled singer, Billie Holiday was a truly unique voice in the golden era of jazz. Early in her life, Billie used music, especially jazz, to soothe her heart from the turbulent world around her. Channeling her love and deep understanding of the blues, she gave all on stage and often collaborated and toured with many of the great names in jazz, including Benny Goodman, Duke Ellington, and the Count Basie Orchestra. Her personal life was riddled with the darkness of abusive lovers who often took advantage of Billie's success. Ooh, chills. I'm getting chills. And she struggled with her own alcohol and drug use. The poison and heartbreak of her personal life ultimately ended her years early at the age of 44. Part of the magic of Billie's performances was her ability to transform her personal pain into an empathic musical experience for the audience. We felt her pain and experienced it with her. Okay? So here's the application to this, Taurus. It's time to face the music and look at what isn't sitting right with you. Perhaps this is a time to grieve a loss or an upset. You don't have to walk through this difficult period on your own. Call up a friend and share them what's going on. Ask for help or support and allow loved ones to show up for you. Sharing with a trusted friend can ease the pain. And who knows, you may come out the other end of the conversation with something to laugh about. Take a beat and make space for your emotions. Take a day or an evening to let it out. Cry, hit a pillow, put on some Billie Holiday and let out your sorrows. Taking the time to feel the feelings is a healthy way to process your emotions and be able to move forward. Okay, Taurus, I'm getting chilled. I told you there's something, you need to, with all due respect, Taurus, because I say this with love and guidance, you need to be honest with yourself, okay? And find the way to have that death to rebirth in this situation for you, because this is what's blocking you right now. All right, Taurus, if you're interested in a personal reading, as always, hit up the link in my description. Bye.